Oh yeah, I guess I should press the button. Hello. Welcome one and all to what may be the last Handelabra Live of this unspeakable year. There might be one next week, but it won't have me, so it'd be up to Jeremy. Jeremy wasn't able to make it tonight, but it is me today. We'll play some Sentinels, I think, as I want to do. Yeah, welcome. 2020 is looking into a 13th month. I would not be surprised. Yeah, there won't be a dev stream this week or next. The schedule is generally pretty light. I believe Lou Dolphin is streaming on Christmas Eve. Tomorrow? Is tomorrow Christmas Eve? The day before Christmas Eve? I don't even know days. Tomorrow instead of Thursday this week. Anyways, tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone, Black Lives Matter, and trans rights. Anyone actively working against those things or other things that have to do with love and peace and tolerance are not welcome. So be excellent to one another and party on, dudes! I should get Jeremy to say that part. He can do a good George Carlin. I'm sure. All right. Yeah, looks like a good crew here in the chat. So welcome. And let's get going. I figure I'll play some OblivAeon because I like OblivAeon. And I want to play it. Not going to use any mods tonight, but maybe next time. They're coming right along, aren't they? If anyone wants to suggest heroes or environments or any other game setup stuff for this, feel free to do that while I pour my beer. I am having a Patricious Irish Stout. I can try to make a terrible Irish accent, but Seamus might get mad at me, so... legend has it that St. Patrick drove the snakes out of Ireland. While that story is likely no more than a tall tale, he has become the unofficial patron saint of Great Stout. So in tribute to him, we brewed Patricious Irish Stout, named for how old Paddy identified himself to others in the pubs of his time. That's all I got. It's not St. Patrick's Day. It's Christmas, but it'll do. Santa Guise from Lou Dolphin. Press X to doubt. I have stopped, Seamus. What do you think of that story? Does it hold up? Do it again, says Brian Lewolfunt. It's got a cool snake on the can. You can see that. And yeah, from Boxing Rock, nice brewery in Nova Scotia. I see a call. Let's see, Santa Guise. I'm just gonna put whatever people say, so that's your chance. The name of the drink is Patricious Irish Stout from Boxing Rock. And it is about St. Patrick. All right, let me catch up here. Santa Guise, Final Wasteland. Am I scrolling? I'm scrolling right by it. Final Wasteland. Chat pause due to scroll. Silver Gulch. Setback. Absolute 0 to bring the snow. Absolutely. I would be very surprised if you've heard of it, Seamus, because Nova Scotia is a small place. Temple of Julong for the snow. That is a very nice stout. I did enjoy a quip I saw yesterday, which was that finally, after hundreds of years, the Irish are finally able to keep the British out of their country as they banned flights and ferries from the UK. Mordengrad. All right, we need one more environment and ideally one or two more heroes. Champion Studios might be nice. You know, it's the season of Christmas movies. So I'll go ahead and pick that. See if there's any other festive heroes. Skyscraper making gigantic snow angels. I like that. I don't believe the US has. Canada has. I think most places are doing it for like 3 days and then reevaluating. Yeah, unless they're. I mean, I haven't been keeping up on all the news. Who's another festive hero? Haka? I've just been listening to the Letters Page episode about the Haka's holiday issue. That's from last week, I believe, so that seems good. And we'll keep it on random over there and standard, and I'm sure we'll get a really horrible shield. Yeah, I mean, that would be great if the UK did that. Haka is Krampus. Fanatic as the angel on top of the tree. Well, we'll bring her in as the first replacement, assuming we get one. It's a fair assumption. What's this in my bag? Mission rewards for everyone. Wait, did the programmers forget to put that part in? All right. We get the Progeny Shield. This one's okay. Maybe we'll get to do some ground pound shenanigans. I like how the train is barreling down the tracks right at us in the second battle zone, right towards Empyreon. Those programmers, who are those fools? Now all of you are the programmers. Haha. With mods. Seamus, have you tried any of the mods in OblivAeon mode yet? I don't think you can like choose from the box those heroes, but you should be able to start with them. Just curious. That's something I need to look at, is supporting picking mod characters from the box. Alright, he played Absorb Energy. That just, yeah, does damage and adds tokens, so. But it didn't add tokens because we all got hit in the face. And just like that, it's Guise's turn. So it is handy with this shield if you get tossed to their battle zone, but we didn't. So whenever a hero enters this battle zone, add a token to this card, and OblivAeon deals the hero 2 lightning damage. When there's 5 tokens, flip the card. So this one you kind of need to jump back and forth between battle zones. The tricky part is if we all leave, then OblivAeon is very likely to follow. Oh yeah, we do have ground pound. So what I think I want to do is leave Haka here, maybe with one other hero. Maybe just by himself. And ground pound. There's no enemy here who's going to destroy ongoing cards. I think the Scion deck The Scion deck can't even... Oh, they can do destroy one of their non... But it requires damage dealt this way. Yeah, they don't actually destroy cards. So I think Ground Pound is relatively safe. And then, assuming that works, it might not necessarily work. OblivAeon could leave, but then everyone else can come back into the battle zone and not actually take damage. They don't have to take damage for the token, so... Seamus is going to give it a try tomorrow. Cool. A stream where John defeats all 15 Ultimate Team villains. Maybe over the holidays, we'll see. That would be probably a longer stream. So we're all gonna leave except for Haka. It's kind of what's happening here. And Santa Guise is only gonna give himself a present, but you know what? He's okay with that. Let's punch this vassal. Give himself a gift. He's so generous. Ultimate Haka. Hey, Guise has an infinity cannon. Setback is going to move. We'll take on the objective. Seems like Fumbling Fool is a good idea with time and time again. And there's no OblivAeon deck here. We even get to add 5 tokens, even though we only discarded less than 5 decks. Oh, look at that. We got Looking Up. We could get this right now. Guise already has 5 cards in his trash because of the reward before. So we have 7 already. We just have to discard 5 cards between us. And then we get the Chronoist. I think Guise is good to discard 3 cards. Assuming he'll play Where Did I Leave That? And yeah, this seems good. Guise doesn't super need these cards right now. And Setback can discard, say, Karma Retribution might be nice to have for next turn, actually. Because I'm going to probably play Fumbling Fool. I guess I could play... Yeah, let's get rid of this. Could play Plucky Break. And play Fumbling Fool next time. Well, or just don't play Fumbling Fool. Yeah, let's do that. Look at these mission rewards we're getting right away. Is Skyscraper going to come over and be huge? I guess so. She could Monolith. So we can chip down the other targets. Did I get what I'm looking for? Those seem good. Versus, I don't have anything in my trash at all, so yeah, good. I did. Absolute Zero with Orchestrate the Void. That's not exactly his jam, but he can trade it later. Let's grab an Isothermic Transducer, I suppose. Hit an Aeon Man. Sure, we can create a contraption. Let's go Monolith. We're away from OblivAeon, so hopefully it won't be a big deal. It is very dangerous for her on this phase, but if we're gonna do it, now's a good time. And I don't think we have, well, let's see. One equipment. Yeah, he doesn't have any. Couple links. We'll just skip and we'll have opportunity to do other discards for that. And Haka is not going to leave. He's going to take this, but not get it. Let's discard cards that... Well, yeah, let's keep Mare and get that to start drawing more cards, I guess. And I don't want to give Progeny a token for just 2 damage. New Jersey Devil. And OblivAeon leaves. Of course he does. Send him back. No one needs to discard for this. It's going to kill the Aeon Man at least. Monolith is helping out here, but she's probably going to get killed by OblivAeon. Oh, OblivAeon, they play the same card and OblivAeon leaves. All right, that works. And how much damage is this? 5. Discard or destroy a card. I guess we don't need Monolith now because we're going to be leaving. Actually, if I discard an equipment, though, it counts for the other thing. So let's just do that. It could still come in handy. Or be bad. It's okay. Except for the countdown going down, which is bad. So we're going to get 4 tokens on it for 0 damage, which is kind of nice. Sure, take on an objective. I guess we like blast Progeny now. I could copy Ground Pound, but then once it gets destroyed, it's gone, so it doesn't really make much sense to do that. I could hit Progeny for a decent amount. Probably worthwhile amount. And right, this is counting any discards, so we can skip and double up on it. Yes, move to the first battle zone. Sure, take on the objective. I don't have enough tokens for this, but I could do this and hit Progeny a couple times. Seems good. 1's enough. Can each play a card. I don't quite have 7. Yeah, it's too bad. I guess I could have not removed one. That might have been smart. I guess this is okay to play. Guise or Haka may play a card. I like Vitality Surge here, I think. And I think... Oh, interesting. Setback could take this, and it would still count because a hero took damage. But I think we're okay for a couple of heroes to take this, and we'll maybe be able to get it next round. Or actually, we could get it right now. Because I can trade this to Setback. That needs 7 tokens. Yeah, we can get it. And Setback can actually get... He can give card draws and stuff. And powers. So that's all right. I guess we go Focused Apertures. I don't think it's worth doing just 2 damage, though. And... yeah, we can get this by just... we could redirect to Setback again, but... I think we're okay not doing so. Because we got Brother's Sacrifice, we can save everybody. 1 more token on the shield. Create Contraption. We can get Final Champion, actually. And doesn't really matter who has Create Contraption here. And that's kind of actually really good for that to be on Skyscraper, I think, with Thrathing Monolith, so being a thing. I want to go tiny. Hey, look. A card that's going to let me discard equipment cards. So I'm going to put this on Skyscraper. And I'm just going to put this in hand, I think. I guess I could put it next to Progeny. But if I put it in my hand, I could discard it. Which I want to be able to do. Because if I discard, this is going to count for both Expedition to Atlantis and... where'd the other one go? Great Contraption. Tokens. We can get another microassembler and we can give that to Haka to use as well. That seems good. We got the final champion. I guess Haka's leaving because we need him to potentially get the last token. We'll just skip here, though. Could rampage and kill a lot of those neon men. That seems like a good idea. It's going to be less damage to Haka than what they will do to him. And I'll just hit him with this. Finish him off. Beer should be black. It is. It is a delicious full body stout. And we don't need to discard manually for this. Horrid Skunk Ape is going to hit Progeny, which is annoying. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We'll just say no to Uncharmed Life a bunch. Progeny flips. More Aeon Men. Well, there are no other ones. It's just the one that just got played. Oh, I wish I had the -4 for these. He goes after the lowest, then the second highest, and then the highest. I wish I could arrange for absolute zero to be one of the fire damage one. But that's not going to be the case. Why is setback the second highest? Oh, so actually, if I do redirect this, then absolute zero is the second highest. Then he takes lightning damage. So I don't think that helps. What do these have? Yeah, I think in the interest of Chronoist, Guise is gonna take his damage. I guess it doesn't. It's just absolute zero we're saving there, actually, isn't it? We have Brother Sacrifice. It's fine. Increase all lightning damage by 1. That's the type of damage that the shield does. But the shield isn't over here. Discard an equipment card counts for the mission, so this is why. I don't have a non-character card. Yeah, so I take damage in that case. So let's discard the card. Well, he's making us move, so that'll make it easy to get the thing. All right, interesting. So with Brother's Sacrifice, we could use that now and keep our heroes. How do we get this to go away? Go away. By having environment cards around. Which he's gonna blow up right now. So yeah, so this shield is hard to get rid of. Or well, he did advance the countdown, so that's kind of what happened there. I think if we're gonna use Brother Sacrifice, we should use it now. So. And then the rest just happens. So he left because no heroes were dealt damage. Do we want that? When does Brother Sacrifice expire? On the start of your turn. That's awkward because if anyone like moves in, that effect isn't in the other battle zone. But I guess, do we have any way to play more environment cards? I mean, the environment does if we can get it to go. These heroes don't really have that kind of ability. But we do need to be around in order to do this. Someone gets to eat the lightning damage at +1 from the water trough. Or we could have said, I mean, yeah, otherwise someone has to take damage, and so that's just extra damage, really. So it's not going to be Guise because he gets killed right away. Is there a trade that makes sense here? No, there's just Orchestrate the Void. He's probably going to be here by himself. I do like building a king, though. I guess we can get expedition by just, like, skipping here. I don't know who's going to be the one to go over and take the hit. Maybe it's... Who's got cards to discard for the environment? I guess it's Absolute Zero. And then Haka comes back. Everyone else stays. We can try to split up the damage that Progeny's doing a little bit. Oh, I'm discarding cards. Nice. And who should I copy? Should I get an unlucky pool? I could regain 3 HP. I could open my one present or do a little damage. I don't know if there's anyone worth copying right now. I think I just skipped that. And we're not giving up presents. We're shooting Aeon Men. I'll have to discard 2 cards. Or just, like, get it by discarding another way. If someone gets building a king, I guess it means I get to use a power. I get to give it a present at the end of the turn, though, so it's probably worthwhile discarding 2 cards for that. So let's discard... I don't want to discard Absolute Zero's cards because he might need them to keep environment cards. And I want to keep these equipments for the other thing. So it's Guise discarding 2 cards then. Sadly. But he gets to draw a card. And he's going to give it a present. And hopefully survive for another round to open one. All right. Setback's going to stay. We're going to skip. I guess I'll play this for 2 hit points. And I will regain hit points and draw a card. Yeah. Let's do that. Hey, look, I can play a card. Let's do 2 tokens. And then Guise, Absolute Zero, or Skyscraper can play a card. Guise can give it presents / open presents. This guy's going to survive another round? He might. Oh, yeah. Orchestrate the Void is working off Chronowiths now, so that's nice. Let's, I think it's this one I want. Oh, I guess I'm opening presents. That dialogue, I need to fix that. It's so confusing. I mean, it does what it says, but they're in the other order of what they say, right? That's why it's confusing. Because, I mean, it literally says use the second power, but it's first in the list. You should just say something better. I don't know. Give gifts. We'll open them starting next turn. So Absolute Zero is going to go flip the shield. Oh, and he doesn't actually take damage. Right, I forgot about that. So, but he has more cards with which to discard for saving environment cards. I actually wanted someone else who was staying back there to have this, though. Yeah, I want Skyscraper to take that objective, so I'm just going to skip. No longer immune to damage. It's fine. You can throw an Impale on OblivAeon. I'm just going to skip my power. Oh, that would be nice. All right. Oh, wait, she's already here. Go back. No. Take this on. She can just get... She can get 3 cards on her own, and then... Oh, but no one else here has equipment, do they? Ah! That's an equipment. We could destroy it. Unless we can get more... Link cards. Does she get to destroy her card that's on Haka? I don't think so. It's not... It's, as far as she knows, it doesn't exist, right? Someone had to go over there, though, right? It had to be her or Absolute Zero. So no one was getting Building a King. I don't think. He didn't have that equipment before. He just got it. So it just is what it is. We'll get it. Try to get it next time. So we can at least clear out some Eon Men. Progeny won't get hit. Oh yeah, I think I'd rather play... Would I rather play Link cards? Haka can come over and kill one of them. So... Yeah. Or we could make Progeny kill one of them. That's kind of fun. Let's do that. Alright, I still want to have equipments in my hand to discard with. Let's get a Compulsion Canister and put it on Progeny. And we don't have enough to do this. Well, oh wait, we do. We do now, because Progeny has 2 links on him. No, one, he has 2 links on him, right? He does. And then she has 1 in her hand and 1 there, so actually we can do it. Okay, let's go back. So Skyscraper can discard her link. And destroy these. Skip. Nice. And hit Progeny. Alright, and Haka is gonna leave. Ooh, Shattering Blow. Who could I trade Great Contraption to? I guess it's just for Orchestrate the Void. I mean, I want Shattering Blow. I don't know it's likely we're going to get it right now, so I think I'm going to skip for now. I'm going to kill that Eon Man. Well, I could get an equipment for free, because you don't actually have to discard a card for Microassembler. It's kind of funny. But... he does 2 damage. Let's use Microassembler. And get a Teha. And I don't think we need to discard for this. Once again, he has been in the wrong battle zone, or he would have got it already. Oh, well, Cursor saves the day from the Red Beast. All right, I guess this is saving Skyscraper, or saving some damage, but end of turn damage is still going to be a lot. Because the problem with this shield is OblivAeon is definitely going to count down before we get the condition. Like, at the end of the turn, if there are 3 in play, remove this card from the game. Like, there's 2 in play right now, and like if he does any damage, they go away. You can't actually stop that. Absolute Zero has to discard a card. Okay. Discard a card or destroy. Guess I could destroy Isothermic. I think I could just discard Isothermic. Let's do that. 2 cards versus 3 cards is not a big difference. Yeah. So he's going to do direct destruction, but then the thing is, if he does any damage, they're just going to get destroyed anyways. Maybe I'll actually pick the other card. Yeah, we're going to skip, because he's probably going to deal damage to... Well, he leaves, I guess. See here, he's like doing 14 damage to this. Like, we can discard, but it's still going to get destroyed. There's no way to stop the destruction. All right. So, Setback and Santa Guise are going down. Skyscraper's alive. Haka is barely alive. T-Rex Bot gets to shoot back. We can stop the Aeon Thrall from going off, so let's hit Skyscraper first. She can get the Cursor benefit. Then T-Rex Bot can go off and kill the Aeon Man. And then I don't think the order matters here. It is a purge.
Oh, jingle bells. I smell.
Well, once he counts down next turn, the shield doesn't really do much at that point, so we can just sort of ignore it. It's kind of weird that way, that you can just ignore that shield, basically, after he counts down. We can see if we can get the shard, though. I don't think we're set up, like, at all, to do that. Like, we can do 5 damage on her turn. No one's set up to do a big hit. Guise has Infinity Cannon, which is 5, but it needs 12. All right, any hero requests? There was a request for Fanatic, so Fanatic can replace Guise. Any more hero requests? We have 2 spots to fill. Actually, just 1 more spot. Setback, who has the Chronoist. Omnitron. Okay. And I think we're going to run away because he's destroying an environment. Actually, he's destroying an environment of our choice, so it doesn't matter where we are. It sort of matters where we want him to do it, which I think I'd rather him kill Progeny than kill these Eon men. So let's go to the second battle zone. And Omnitron X. Yeah, we're gonna run away. Hey, look, final dive. We could regain the Infinity Cannon, though, which is pretty sweet. Or we could get... I think Omnitron X with the Shard is actually really, really amazing. So I think I want Omnitron X to get the Shard. And so let's regain the Infinity Cannon. And shoot an Eon Man with it. If I shoot Eon Locust, then as long as someone hits Empyreon, the Eon Locust falls down. So sure, we can do 1 damage. Then that is the Angel with a gun. That's right. All right, let's take on Shattering Blow. I don't want to like have that sitting on the top forever. Like we have to continue to make progress, right? So, let's see. I like having a deployment unit out. Let's do that, and let's top deck. I mean, Absolute Zero can easily come back from where he is right now, right? So let's top deck Absolute Zero. Sure. He's hurt a little bit, but he's still sort of set up. He's got a good amount of setup going. And sure, take on the objective. I already have 1 card that I can return. I could get that right now if I want, but I want to do this instead. Oh, I could return my face down cards back to my hand. Because right now, well, I mean, guys can flip them over. But I could just get these as if I'm drawing them. I wonder if this counts. If I do this, it's a 1-shot. It's a 1-shot. So that one wouldn't have a power on it. So I think I'll skip now. And next, if they revealed a power, then I could have used it, right? So that's kind of fun. I never did that before. I like that. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's take on this objective. Let's punch a Eon Vassal. And do this. We're going to have actually three cards destroyed this turn, but it's not quite enough. Destroying environment cards, but so be it. I'm not going to move this to another play area, I don't think, because I don't like it. And yeah, we're also going to run away. Oh man, Enraged Terrorbird. Haka is on his last legs. Do we have 3 equipment cards we can discard? 1, 2, 3. Would be Omnitron giving up 3 cards, but I think that's okay. He doesn't super need those. So we'll discard them this turn so that we get that, and then Haka will go quietly into the good night. If he hits Empyreon, he dies. But he could do Microassembler. So we may as well do this. Oh, that means actually that... oh, but we're not discarding a card. If we were discarding a card, it would count for Quick Contraption maybe, but... All right, Haka didn't draw an equipment, but Omnitron is here with 3 equipments. Oh, Empyrean leaves, so there's no Scion card play. So we can make OblivAeon hit Empyrean and Progeny. That's nice. Good job, Scion cards. Screwing yourselves up. Countdown. So we'll remove the final Wasteland and replace it with the next one. Hitting Progeny. We won't get the benefit from Progeny, but it's okay. And we do get replacement Scions, who also get hit by this damage, so... let's hit Empyrean next. I guess there's only the one replacement because Empyrean flips. And Faultless gets a good chunk of change taken out of him. And OblivAeon turns to the second page. Where now we go and beat on him. Actually, we'll probably... No, Impending Doom. He's not actually killing any Aeon men, so that's nice. Oh, but now he's at 14 tokens because no heroes took damage. And Dark Mind appears in the second battle zone. So, interesting. So we have Shattering Blow. Do we have a way to get Shattering Blow damage? Shattering Blow level damage this turn. That's not a lot. We're not in the right battle zone, right? If we could use a power, then that would be good. This has use a power, but Omnitron doesn't have anything that deals damage. Episode 0 has Frostbound Drain, which is pretty good. So this is going to be 4. That's going to be 8 damage just there. And another 2 damage from his power. That's 10. But that's only 10. He doesn't have any backup. So I think we're still short. Enjoy your pizza, Sparky Wolf. We also have to worry about the... Oh, I guess we also have... So Shattering Blow in one turn. We could get Faultless flipped and then warning no heroes found. Okay. Warning. If Faultless flips, then we all get to use a power at the end of the villain turn. And if we all can use a power, we have 5 damage here. We have 2. We have another 2. That's 9. And another 3. Or sorry, actually, yeah, that's 15, assuming Haka can survive. Is it guaranteed? And then, of course, we're all there for the big boom, which is not necessarily good. We might want to not be there for the big boom, in fact. Is there anything that we can play to, I guess, ground pound if we were able to find it again? It's in our trash. Do we have anything that lets us get a card from trash? No. We also have this, our Hope from the Dawn, we can probably get that. Which is 6 damage with a card play. So danger with OblivAeon at this many tokens is that we can try to keep him in the other battle zone, but he might just come over during a Scion turn. He has... Yeah, there's this one. So this could be played in the first... No, this moves a Scion. This could get played, which would move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. And this could get played in the second battle zone, which would move OblivAeon to where we are. Both of those things would be bad. So... Fnatic could save one other hero with Divine Sacrifice. So that's not nothing. If she was going to save one hero, I guess it would. We could wait and see. I guess it would be Omnitron X, right? With the who would have the shard at that point. Because if Omnitron can survive and not have to respawn, that would be really good. And get the Chronoist who can do like boosted damage with the shard every turn. I mean, Omnitron doesn't have to come over to the other battle zone is also a true fact, and maybe he doesn't. We do need someone to destroy this ongoing card. Ideally. And we don't have a good way to do that. We don't have to destroy the ongoing card, but... And actually, yeah, I mean, it could happen that OblivAeon is here and does the thing. There's one card that would make that happen. So that would not be good. Unless we kill both of the Scions, then they don't play a card in the first zone. Can we kill both of the Scions? That's a good question. I think Omnitron stays here. Because the only heroes we need to go over are ones who are going to be able to do enough damage to Faultless. So that we can then like use the Infinity Cannon and the Hairdryer and like one other damaging power. So that says it needs to be Absolute Zero and Haka and Fnatic. And Haka needs to not die, which means Fnatic just does Divine Sacrifice on the Scions, I think. So that they will never hit Haka. Yeah, and OblivAeon. Yeah, I guess that's it. Fnatic is just going to go over there and tank. Oh, but she can actually take this on. That's interesting. Or regain the conduit. Or use an ink ability. It's interesting decisions. This is the part of OblivAeon I like, the sort of crunchy, figure it out section. Which is a lot of it, which is why I like the mode. So yeah, Divine Sacrifice is pretty strong here. The question is, Terror Bird, yes, no. Basically, Terror Bird means that our attack, it just gives us a much bigger health pool for surviving everything. Versus, I mean, I can't even play Landing Conduit, right? Because I'm going to have to play Divine Sacrifice. So let's just take this on. So we're Divine Sacrifice OblivAeon, which is kind of terrifying if you think about it. And Faultless and, well, Empyreon for sure. We should have Faultless taken down. Skyscraper is good for like a lot. 5 of the damage. And then her power, so 7 of the damage. So I don't think we need this hit to go to faultless. If I do it to Terror Bird, I could avoid discarding a card. Let's do that. Then I also have this 5 energy damage, so I may as well hit faultless with it, I guess. I can't hit Empyrean with it. I could hit the Terror Bird. Sure. The sooner that gets flipped, the better. Yeah, this is totally Fnatic. I don't think I have actually played Divine Sacrifice and hit OblivAeon with it, but it's super Fnatic. I like it. So Omnitron's gonna stay here because he's not gonna do anything in the other zone really. It's a little dangerous to be here with impending doom and no way to get rid of it. That is fair. But just having more targets in the other zone is just inviting more danger, so we can regain a reward. I guess I could trade Shattering Blow with something else, but I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, regain Chronoist. Duh. Let's... Do you want to play a card here? I really want to be able to draw... Ongoing Destruction. So I'm going to draw a card. Did I get it? Let's play the Chronoist now. Let's top deck either myself or Absolute Zero. Both fairly even chances for ongoing destruction. I guess Omnitron might get some defense from Dark Mind. Well, not that. I can destroy 0 component cards and do 1 damage. Ooh, Defensive Blast is really good. All right, let's play Reset and try to get something else. It's a component. It's all right. Guess we'll play it. All these components are going to be... Defensive Blast is ridiculous for having this shard. But we don't have any armor yet, so it doesn't do anything. Absolute Zero has a tutor card. Skyscraper doesn't have much. And yeah, these two don't really have anything we want. So let's let Absolute Zero play his onboard module. Hey, Field Freeze. That's exactly what I want. And I guess I will draw an equipment and destroy that ongoing card that is super dangerous. Doesn't often go off, but... And we have to hit the wagon, fortunately. Alright, we are going to move the first battle zone because Absolute Zero... I mean, doesn't have to. Let's see. Skyscraper and Haka together are enough. Well, Fnatic and Skyscraper and Haka are enough. So we don't need Absolute Zero to be over there. Because with the power used from Faultless... What does Empyrean do? It's all going to Fnatic, but like... Each non-villain target 3 energy damage. Well, it's going to... yeah, that's okay, I think. So basically, Skyscraper and Haka. Skyscraper's going to clear the field of Aeon Men and help get rid of Faultless with Haka. And Haka's power, Fnatic's power, and Skyscraper's power are 12 damage. So I think we leave Absolute Zero here. And yeah, we can get to Hope for the Dawn if we play Coolant Blast. So I don't see a need to do something different. Let's just shuffle the mission deck. And I will use this to heal up. Coolant Blast and Glacial Structure. All right, Skyscraper. I mean, sure. Well, could the environment cause us trouble? The environment could, like, kill Haka, right? Which would be not ideal. That is potentially a wrench in our plans. I guess if Haka dies, we won't have enough damage, which maybe says that Absolute Zero should have come over. If Haka dies, we have 5 damage here. Plus 2 is 7. There's no other hero that can do 5 damage, right? The environment could certainly kill Haka. That is a thing that can easily happen. But if Absolute Zero comes over, he does 2 damage. That's 9. And then we just need, like, Young Legacy or someone. So actually, Absolute Zero, he has to come. It's danger time, but he's coming. Not based on any new information or anything. Oh, I guess we get to use Impale. Sure. Actually, if you use Impale, Frostbound Drain, and Base Power, that gets it? Is that not a true fact? Yep. Okay, well, we're doing that. Forget the other shenanigans. I forgot about Impale. I totally didn't factor in Impale. And we don't want to do that. So we got the Shard, which means that we don't have to bring everyone in danger, I think, which kind of sucks for... I think we should have Skyscraper come over to kill the Aeon Men, though. Because I don't want OblivAeon to be killing an Aeon Locust. And sure, I don't mind swapping out for this now. Basically, the more heroes there are in the zone, the more damage for Fnatic is kind of the thing. But I also, well, yeah, but we don't have Faultless flipped. And we're maybe not going to get Faultless flipped. Because he's taking minus damage on this. Haka could come over, but I don't think that's a huge value. Haka can just beat up on Dark Mind, so... You can make sure to kill the Aeon Men. I think that's the most important thing. Oh, right, we have this 2 damage as well. Derp. So we may as well hit Faultless with this. Or OblivAeon, I guess. Are we going to get... We're not going to get Faultless flipped, right? Because this is going to be 3, and the base power is just going to be 1. And the other hit's going to be 1. So I think we just hit OblivAeon. Sadly. Haka would have had to come. But yeah, this kills the other Eon Man and flips the Turbird. Flip the bird! And now there are 3 heroes. Fnatic might survive. Nope. Let's... I guess I could leave and come back with this, couldn't I? Yeah. I guess the downside is if we let OblivAeon... Yeah, I mean, Faultless is going to get myrtleized by OblivAeon, but it is what it is. I'm not going to try to count on Faultless surviving longer, right? Apprentice Poisoner. Yeah, I can hit Faultless and OblivAeon with the Hairdryer. I don't think I want to play Punish the Weak. We get the power use out of Faultless, and then yeah, the Poisoner is actually going to go after Haka. So Haka's going to leave. Hey, look, we're getting lots of environment cards. I don't think the order matters here. And, right, then destroy this card. Does this matter? The shield doesn't matter, right? Like, it literally does nothing now. So I'm not going to, like, discard cards unless I have some effect that makes me want to discard cards. The thing I don't like about this shield is, like, you just, like, don't care about it after the OblivAeon flips. Oh, no. Skyscraper. Ian Assault. Goes after Fnatic. This all goes after Fnatic. Yep. Even the ones that go to the environment. It's all going to Artaki, and she'll survive it all, so. Okay. So, we just do as much damage as we can, I guess. Can we kill? I don't think we can kill. May as well use this. If we could kill Empyreon, that would be cool. We should kill this Eon Locust if we can. Fnatic can definitely do it. Absolute Zero could draw cards, but he'll probably... He could heal himself, or he could deal some damage. He can't deal enough damage, and OblivAeon is going to kill Empyreon, so Fnatic may as well kill the Eon Locust. Because we don't want OblivAeon to do that. And Absolute Zero is going to heal. Lost in the past. Well, there goes Haka. And also a lot of damage to all of us. Oh no. Good stuff. Dark Mind. Why you gotta be like that? All right, replacement deck for Haka. I'm gonna go grab another beer while you all debate that, or someone says something and I do the first thing you say. Commodora, because Capitan had that one Christmas story. All right. Yes, I have the Vicar's Cross, which is one of the best, if not the best double IPA I have had in my life. And I can get it whenever I want, so it's nice. Used to only come in big bomber bottles, like 650 mils, which at a 8.5% ABV is a lot. But now they're in regular size bottles as well, so a little more reasonable. So good. Okay, La Commodora. I guess there's still some face down cards. Skyscraper has a couple. Do you want to move to the first battle zone? Nope. That seems like a bad place. And he's going to destroy cards, but he's going to deal 1 million damage anyways. So I want this to happen first, I think. We're not discarding for it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Mordengrad. All right, so... Oh, right. Even the damage to Empyrean is getting redirected, so we want to have Fnatic die first. So we can save Faultless, Absolute Zero, and Skyscraper, I think. Yeah, so we save Absolute Zero. Let's just do that. End up getting redirected to Arataki, which is actually working out really well. If we had one fewer hero, then we wouldn't be able to... Fnatic would die and Empyrean would live. Alright, we redirect from Skyscraper. And we redirect from Faultless. So Fnatic goes down. And Empyrean can go down now, which means we get to draw a card and use a power. Yeah, let's just heal, try to survive this turn. And Skyscraper can draw a card and deal a little damage to Empyrean. And we get a card play, though. The Abyss stares back. Summon Zion. Fine. He was going to play one anyway, so that basically didn't do anything. Hey, Caught love the light. Environments aren't all bad. Alright, the Locust is not dying, which is good. Hit the Thrall first, I suppose. We are losing Skyscraper here. But we're not losing Faultless. So we need a replacement for Fanatic. So chat. Who should replace Fanatic and who should replace Skyscraper? The only original hero left is Absolute Zero, which is just how he rolls. We need a festive heroes selections, or whatever you like. Any thoughts? Dark Watch Harpy. All right. And how about for Skyscraper? And let's stay in the first battle zone. We're going to fight now. Skyscraper's got Cursor and T-Rex bot. Is there a festive version of Unity? Suppose Termination Unity. All right, I'm going to go with it. No votes means I pick. Or I could have pressed random. Let's stay in the first battle zone. Hey, Orchestrate the Void has come back. No. So we have rewards to regain. Pretty good ones. There's also Orchestrate the Void available, but the Harpy doesn't... The Harpy has some letting other people play cards, right? The Swift Summoning. That counts. But not a whole lot of support. Though this would count. Each player may discard a card to draw a card. Would count for that. Who is alive here that actually has stuff? Absolute Zero just sort of is regular. We're basically going to be like, hey, Omnitron, use a power pretty soon. Use Defensive Blast as much as possible, but he doesn't actually have anything. And I would love to get Stealth Bot to save Omnitron. So maybe let's take on this objective. And... because I can actually get a good amount of tokens on it. Oh, but I would need to... That's like... It's too slow. The stream died only for Takewalker. I think it's too slow to be trying to get this right now. We got to be blasting OblivAeon, which means Infinity Cannon for life. Right, that lets me play an extra card, which is nice. But I want to shoot the Infinity Cannon like as much as possible. So we're going to do that with Nemesis bonus. The Lash of the Elements is Nemesis bonus too, right? That's pretty good. Let's do that. Play a card. We'll still play the Infinity Cannon, but we'll play Lash of the Elements because we can flip this and only do ourselves 1 damage, but deal tons of damage to these with Nemesis boost. Actually, more than the Infinity Cannon. Oh, same amount. And clean up that Eon Man. All right, we're coming over. So we don't have Unfortunately, our OblivAeon shard is not helping us a ton right now. If we take on that objective, yeah, this is put into place. So we can get tokens on it very slowly. We will probably die, though. So our incapability might be better to let Harpy use a power, or use our own incapability to top deck ourselves and hope to get... I don't know what we'd hope to get. A component, I guess? Then we just don't get a power. So it's not the best. Let's let the Harpy use a power, because it's guaranteed 5 damage. I guess I also have other powers, such as cards I could potentially play. Yeah, I do want to play Harpy Hex, but let's do this first. This is 6 damage. It's pretty solid. All right, discard a card. We're going to discard this. That's never going to go off without killing us. We'll play Defensive Blast, and we'll hope to get to use it someday. We'll top deck ourselves. Sure. Good. So if we play this, we can use Defensive Blast with an incapability, assuming we have one. We don't. Well, we want to play this anyways. We want to get a plating. I say OblivAeon mostly deals energy damage, right? So... I don't know if anyone is going to... Oh, Faultless is going to let Omnitron use a power and do a silly amount of damage with Defensive Blast. So that's excellent. Play a card. I think... Let Unity play a bot. That's always nice. Could let... If the Harpy Hex comes into play, that's really good, because that's Nemesis boosted, but getting free bot plays is pretty sweet. Let's go right into Champion Bot. And let's stay here. I still can get to Hope for the Dawn if I play Thermal Shockwave and use it. Just have to try not to kill myself. So I've dealt 3 cold damage. I can hit OblivAeon. That's 5 cold damage. That's 7 cold damage. And let's heal ourselves back up. I like that Episode 0 just casually did the 12 damage without having any rewards. He did the Shattering Blow, like, just on his own. It's pretty rad. But Episode 0 is so weak. Why would you ever pick him? All right, that's good. All right, Sanction discards a card. Sure, Sanction do what Sanction do. I want to regain a reward, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be T-Rex Bot. I don't see a world where that isn't the case. Maybe Parse. But I think I just play T-Rex Bot, and next turn I can start using Modular Workbench. Skip power. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, first battle zone. We're just going to leave Dark Mind alone. Dark Mind's got a couple of Omnitron's cards, but we don't care. Commodora can get the hairdryer. That seems good. She's also really good at Orchestrate the Void, by the way. But giving up a turn of the hairdryer for that, especially since we don't have any of the things that let us help people out, we're going to regain the reward here. We could also let someone play a card or draw a card, but I think the hairdryer's pretty great. And we want to play it right now. Also a nemesis bonus, so. And there's that Paradoha figurehead for the Harpy as well. So, 2 of them. 1 for episode 0 as well. Yeah, especially since we're all going to get a power from Faultless. Assuming Faultless doesn't get killed here, but can't assume that, I guess, but we can hope. Sanction could do it. Sanction did it. Dang it. Faultless. Sanction, you bad person. Oh well. There are no heroes. Episode 0 is described as emo Mr. Freeze. That is accurate. I mean, Mr. Freeze is already emo though, right? Like, do you know Mr. Freeze's story? He's pretty emo. We're not going to discard for this unless we want to. Don't think we do. Don't want that card around anyway. Focus of power, whatever. This is going to hit everyone. Omnitron X isn't going to quite die. Why is Dark Mind here? Oh, Relentless Hunter. Okay. Well, there's no Scion over there. So if we can flip OblivAeon this round, there won't be a new Scion. Sadly, we didn't get our bonus defensive blast, but we'll get to use it on Omnitron's turn since he's surviving here. Oh, right, of course. There is a new Scion. It's Voss. Mr. Freeze is more post-hardcore. Sure. All right, we're going to stay here. And, oh yeah, we can get free cards for Omnitron that if we play them on his turn, then he gets slipped through time. That's kind of funny. I think, again, we regain a reward here. Because actually we want slip through time to come out on Omnitron's turn. Actually. Yeah, I think getting this for Commodora is the Orchestrate the Void for Commodora is probably the best. Everyone else has, well, I guess Episode 0 can pick it up for some reason. Probably best for him to skip it. Commodore should be able to get it. So if he has an incap ability, I would really love for Omnitron to be able to draw more cards. But we don't have any more face down cards. Everyone got incapped, or Episode 0 took them back into his hand. He de-gifted. Or I guess he like just opened his presents differently. He kept them. He didn't open them. So there's nothing I can do to get a card draw. Which means Omnitron's going to have to discard Disruptive Flechettes and then just like use Defensive Blast as his power. And that will let us get slip through time to be able to play Bioengineering or use a Bioengineering at the end of our turn, which is nice. So I think Regain a Reward is probably best here. Atlantean Conduit, I think, because we have extra powers. Play that. I want to get Harpy Hex in play. Let's do this first, because then we get more card options. I think Defensive Blast is just going to rip through these Scions pretty quickly. Generally want to have magic, if you can. Reduce damage. Flip all except one is a big damage hit. I want to play Harpy Hex, right? That's gonna do work for us here. So we're not leaving. We don't really want that objective. We could just, again, let someone else use a power or play a card. Play more bots for free. Play a Paradoa Figurehead for someone. Play a Harpy card. I like playing bots for free. I want this to go to Commodore, I think. Oh, it's a power, sorry. I clicked the wrong button. We also have powers, but I think play a card, Unity. Playing Raptorbot is pretty great. That will pay dividends. All right, we only have +5. It's not like the greatest ever Defensive Blast, but it's, you know, still 24 damage. It's respectable. That's the most damage if we hit Dark Mind last, so let's do that. Then we get Slip Through Time for the end of our turn. Hey, look. Amazing. Let's get a plating, right? Because we want platings for... Not that we get to use a power now. We have no more chances to use a power, but... this is for sure damage. This is not for sure damage. Well, this lets us put cards from our trash to our hand, so that gets us a bunch of platings back. Well, we have more platings in our hand. Interesting. Just go for the for sure damage. Do we just kill Sanction now? I feel like we can kill Sanction like through splash damage. Like I have Thermal Shockwave and stuff, or Devastating Aurora. I'm so sure I was going to skip that. Aurora is fine. I'd rather have Shockwave, honestly. It's 5 damage. That would be 7 damage, but I'm going to hit myself, so it should be okay. All good, absolute 0. Ooh, Horfire. Me likey. And we have a reward to regain. We could get Cursor, which is nice. Give a card play to someone. Horfire or something. Cursor gives all of our bots a damage boost. I guess we'd be playing. We're not going to play Cursor though, right? I want to play Platform Bot. So if we use an Ink ability, we could give a card play out. I don't want to play these out of turn because it costs me extra cards. It's not the end of the world, but it's just like, why? Horfire I like a lot. Harpy could do a good amount of damage. I can go with Horfire. It is very strong. Because you can make it defensive, you can make it offensive. I'm going to make it defensive this time to regain some hit points. And hit OblivAeon. And heal up. Alright, so workbench can discard scrap metal. Yeah, I don't have a bot in my trash. Yeah. I will soon enough, probably. More bots for Raptor Bot. Bot go chomp. Bot go chomp. Will someone be able to hit sanction? We have the hairdryer, yeah, so we have spare damage, so do that. So we're not getting OblivAeon flip this turn, but we're doing good. Taking this on. We discarded a card that puts Scions into play, except, yeah, that would have been played on Voss's turn. There's still 2 more copies of that. We could go with Sweet Spot. A little dangerous. I don't think it's super dangerous. Figurehead is just a nice consistent damage boost for like Harpy, but problem with Sweet Spot is we can't keep it. So let's go with Figurehead. We don't have enough cards going on that we can keep it yet. Let's get cards into our hand. How about the Chronoist? How about, I don't know, Advancement? Gets us more platings and more card draw. Horfire and onboard module. Omnitron X is gonna die, so doesn't super matter. Unless OblivAeon leaves, which might happen, I guess. Move this to OblivAeon's area. Let's move it to the Harpy's area, I think, because the Harpy having a +1 is extra good. It's really good for Absolute Zero, but he's doing great on his own, so another +1 for Harpy is really strong. And this platoon is killing Absolute Zero. Oh wait, will T-Rex bot be able to stop it? Maybe. Yeah, if we hit T-Rex bot, because this is the X hero target is the highest HP. If we hit T-Rex bot, then Omnitron X won't be among those targets anymore. That's my theory. He's doing only 2 damage to it, so I don't think it will actually change the calculus. Well, let's try hitting everything else and then see if we don't have to hit Omnitron. I mean, Omnitron's going to get killed on OblivAeon's turn, but OblivAeon, it's true, OblivAeon might leave. Hey, yeah, stopped. That is actually something that isn't quite 100% perfect. Like, it should recalculate the targets, but it doesn't. So. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. The deck said 0 for a second there. Oh, well, Voss is getting hit by the explosive wagon for no damage. So that's fun. Down to 3 tokens. Well, OblivAeon did not move, so he is going to kill Omnitron. Nope. You feel free to destroy the Blade Battalion platoon. I'm happy. And yeah, that is it for. Oh, a lot of our bots too are getting destroyed here. I don't think the order actually matters. Well, champion bot matters slightly. But all the bots are blowing up, and Omnitron. Okay. It happens. We'll need a replacement hero for Omnitron. Someone festive for the OblivAeon Shard. Any suggestions? And he doesn't kill anyone else, just almost. Naturalist can be the reindeer. Okay. Yeah, in all caps. Also, it's Aeon Master. The Naturalist. Sparky Wolf, you gotta suggest at the moment. It's too late. Take Walker, got you. We're gonna stay here. We must fight. We must deal 36 damage in this round. I think we can do that. Hermetic evolved. Would I rather get... Oh, I have Lash of the Elements again with now more pluses. I think we take on... We're dying. Well, this helps for not dying too. Let's take this on. Because we're going to get it with Lash of the Elements here. Like, right now. Not exactly right now, but like very soon. Eon Thrall. Is that who's here? Goodbye. And then we shoot Hermetic with this. Ooh, applied numerology. And Mystical Outburst is going to be pretty rad. Because each time I flip a token, I hit OblivAeon for 3 damage. And then I hit him for 6. And I must discard a card for the Bloodstone. Guess not. Ooh. We could get from the Mecha Knight and the Shard. That seems good. We want to be the Gazelle. We probably want to be the Crocodile. In this game, at this time, discard it, no matter what. Even if they're great cards like Construction Pylon, Sadness. Do not move. Sure. Well, we can play Onboard Module. Why not? Collect all of our modules in our hand. They were saying Aurora would flip OblivAeon right now. But I think I'd rather play Horfire. Probably. Well, if I flip him... If I use Horfire, I'm going to do him 2 damage. 2 damage from this is 4. I would like him to leave now so that Heartbeat or the Unity can go over and hit him with the T-Rex bot. I need to use one of the Horfire, the fire damage from Horfire, to hit him, which is okay, I think. So let's hit. That's at 0. Let's hit OblivAeon for 2. And this damage for 2. Alright, what have I done? 5 cold damage this turn. So, that's at 0. Hit OblivAeon. We all get to draw a card. And he runs away. Ooh, Concordant Helm. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Just a little thrall. Do myself 9 fire damage. That's how Absolute Zero work. That Impale's been doing work this game too, by the way. If I move, I can get a Mechanical Golem from my trash. So that's the 9 damage to OblivAeon, which is pretty solid. So, yes, move. Yes, sir. Are there more hero targets in the battle zone than non-hero targets in the other battle zone? There will be equal number. Equal number. Oh no, except I can actually play Cursor. So it will be 1 more. But I can't get this and regain Cursor, so I'm regaining Cursor. I'm going to do this. Get T-Rex bot. Of course, OblivAeon gets to play a card. Ugh. No. Well, at least we're tied. He destroys T-Rex bot and nothing happens. Rude. That is so rude. All right, we're going to go because we have the hairdryer and that's totally worth it. We may as well... We're not going to get Orchestrate the Void, right? If we swap out, we could give a card play. We could play Concordant Helm right now. Would that really do much? I don't know that that would really do anything. We can destroy that ongoing card. That's most important right now. So we can just get this because we have 1, 2, 3 targets here, and there's only 2 in the other battle zone. Right? Yeah. So we're just going to swap it out. Sorry, Orchestrate the Void. You're too hard to get. You're great. You're real great, but you're too hard to get. Yeah, Commodore is coming over here, basically kamikaze to destroy that ongoing card, and hit boss for 7 damage, sure. And OblivAeon for 7 damage. Oh great, Impending Doom comes out. Sure. Oh no. Well, that can be just Eon Men, I guess. Oh, is Matthew Hayes going to kill Commodora? I think so. Two remote walking tanks. That seems unfair. Should have got the Gazelle. Well, okay. Impending doom is going to happen. Wow. And literally there was nothing I could do to prevent that except for, like, don't be there for OblivAeon to play a card. Like, all that just happened without my control. Okay, that's happening. Good luck. I mean, in theory, we could play Scion deck cards and try to get OblivAeon to... Oh, wait, no, that's moving OblivAeon to the other zone. So we're okay, I think. We could, if we played the Scion deck, OblivAeon could come here, which we don't want. But he would actually move back, right? We don't want to play Scion deck cards anyways. We'll play Aeon Men cards. So it's Impending Doom is not happening, after all. I mean, not at the moment. Not gonna say it's never gonna happen. Matthew Hayes is gonna kill Commodore, I think. We need a hero replacement for Commodore. Sparky Wolf had suggested Scholar the Santa Uncle. So let's do that. And does the Scholar want to stay or does the Scholar want to go? Ooh, we have Offensive Transmutation. I think we leave because basically we're just, well, if we're here, we're soaking damage that's going to go to Unity. Potentially, right? Like if we leave, then Voss is like, I'm attacking Unity. But if we stay, then he attacks Scholar, which I prefer. So we're going to stay. Unity still has really good access to T-Rex bot, so. Had some ouchies though. Scholar's like almost dead. I mean, Unity would definitely be dead, so. That explosives wagon, ouch. Scholar might die. Yeah, Scholar's gonna die here if OblivAeon doesn't leave. Oh man, we could destroy the explosives wagon. I don't think that's a good idea. Destroy the one that makes us lose the game. Oh good, Scions. Well, Scholar's gonna die here, so sorry Sparky Wolf. He didn't last very long. He basically face tanked for Unity against Boss. Oh yeah, Explosive Wagon is giving him a +1. Void Soul. Oh, Scholar's gonna live. He's gonna have 1 health. Welcome to the game. So I think we hit the Thralls first. Oh yeah, he's on this side, so it's only just straight 3 damage always versus the second page, which is H. See you later, Take Walker. All right, let's save Unity from this damage. And then everything else is just happening easy peasy. Unfortunately, Scholar is the last in the turn order with his card, but we can have someone else play it for him. That seems good. Yeah, second battle zone. Let's go. So let's use an incapability to let the Scholar play a card. So that OblivAeon will not hit us. He can still cause trouble, but the Harpy deals each non-hero target 1 damage. Oh, we don't have our extra +1 anymore, but still 1 damage is pretty good to everything. Cleans up a bunch of Aeon men. Let's go with Calling the Flock. Oh yeah, and we have, oh, it's actually, yeah, it's a lot of plus because we have a lot of bird tokens. Yeah, we're doing 3 damage to everything. We're not quite killing the explosive wagon. That could have been pretty dangerous. Clean up the Aeon men, for sure. And shoot the Infinity Cannon. We get a power at the end of our turn. Shoot OblivAeon. He doesn't deal any damage. He adds 5 tokens. Oh no. We don't have the shard right now. So the question is, can we deal 87 damage this round without the shard? And also, Voss is still going to destroy an environment. So that might not be great. Might not be great at all. Maybe we leave and let him destroy that environment in the Harpy. The Harpy will live because of Bloodstone. I think we'd have to leave. I may use another power. I don't even have another power. Well, I could play one, but I like being able to flip tokens. Yeah, let's get as much out of the Harpy as we can. Because I'm not convinced she's going to survive long. We can discard lots of cards. So we will. Maybe we can deal 87 damage. He might, excuse me, run away though. Flip a token. So I could Predator's Eye, Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. Is... Oh, and this is in this battle. Actually, in the other battle zone, we get outnumbered, right? So that's a lot of damage. Yeah, we're going to go over. I don't know. It seems if we... The problem is that this still happens with Voss. The countdown doesn't happen with Voss, but this happens. And then Voss like wipes out all the heroes, and that's bad. So that is the trouble. So I mean, Mecha Knight would do. I have it's 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus another one is 3. Plus one is 4. That's 20 damage to OblivAeon with 1 power use. And then I could, like, use it again with incap abilities. Well, yeah, once more. And, like, Yeah, so potentially we could get OblivAeon destroyed. But once you destroyed OblivAeon, you don't, like, because of Voss, it doesn't actually remove any tokens. You just flip the card. So that's not good enough, basically. So we have to stay here. We have to let OblivAeon do his thing in the other zone, basically. Which is going to kill Harpy. But the problem is if we flip him, if we turn him into Voss, Voss takes over, and then Voss does the 20 irreducible damage, we're screwed because we can't bring in new heroes after that. So yeah. So I think we are staying. And we're going to get the shard so that we can make quick work of OblivAeon next turn. We can still, like, attack Aeon Master, I think. And ideally get rid of that ongoing card if we can. It's scary. Oh, hey, the next damage is more because there's more. Because of Dead Card's Corner Beast. It's good. No, we're going to stay here. Oh, hey, we could get Infusion of Power. That's interesting. Hellion I'm scared of because of the shard and all the boosts, so I'm just going to shuffle this. Hey, Great Fortune, nice. Oh, this destroys all on-villain ongoing cards. Seems appropriate. And also kills these Eon Men for us. Nope, you die too. And I don't know. Nachos doesn't really want this, so Absolute Zero can still have it. And let's hit Aeon Master and heal ourselves. And then just heal ourselves back. Absolute Zero doing the work. So this, as much as Nachos has more health, Absolute Zero, I don't want Naturalist to be, like, taking unnecessary damage because of the shard coming up, so Absolute Zero can get this. He'll do great with it. Actually, he doesn't like having damage reduction, but it evens out for himself. And Unity's going to run away. Yeah, take on the objective. It's a good one. We might get a bot. That would be fun. We could Hasty Augmentation, Mechanite, Ultra Strike, and really rip into Wager Master, Eon Master. So let's do that. That's 20 damage. If we can kill Eon Master, that would be really good. We can again get... Yeah, we definitely can, because we can get T-Rex bot back, and he won't get killed. Here's the question. What's left in my deck? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 golems out of 28. So that's not the majority. 3, 5, 6, 8, 10 one-shots. So is that 10 golems, 10 one-shots, and 8 equipments? So really, the most exciting thing that could happen here is golems, right? So I should pick golem. Okay. Goodbye, Aeon Master. We still have 12 tokens, though. We need to kill Void Soul. That's not happening. Run away? Yeah. I guess we don't have to run away, but it's probably better to regain a reward versus getting that, so. Or even use an incapability. I don't know who would use one. I don't think anyone would I guess Absolute Zero could heal himself. But we'll have Proverbs and Axioms for heals. So what else we got here? Play a card, use a power. Play a card, reduce damage, draw a card. Yeah, Absolute Zero doesn't actually have anything he super wants to play. We could play, yeah, Natural Form's Power, I guess, but we have the Mechanite Ultra Strike. Could regain the Hairdryer or Legato. I guess it's just get the Hairdryer back and hold on to it while we play Proverbs and Axioms. Ooh, that's a card I want. Use an additional power. Yes, please. We're just all going to regain hit points. And I'll regain a hit point. Each. If the card does not have minion, we may move. Oh, wait, no, this is first to discard the top card of each deck, so we can just choose for me here, I think. And then there's a start of environment turn thing, right, for next turn. No Scion card. Silver Gulch, gonna Silver Gulch. Sustain the portal. So this is interesting. Silver Gulch is gonna blow up. Interesting. Then this is a weird card because it doesn't do anything after it enters play. Oh man, Matthew Hayes, why you gotta be like that? So, oh, this is so gross. Because, well, because of the wagon. So Matthew Hayes gonna go, sure. The wagon is gonna explode and do 6 damage. But it's the same amount, like this damage is still going to happen no matter what. So it doesn't matter if the Harpy uses Bloodstone now or later. I guess it matters because of Huge Immune should get the heal. It's going to be a lot of damage. I was hoping that the environment would get removed before this happened. But it didn't. Because now I have to take Boss's damage and the wagon damage and OblivAeon damage, so I think the Harpy is going down. He is the long and the short of it. If that hadn't happened, the Harpy might have survived. So start thinking about the next hero. That's what I'm saying. A new Scion. Okay. We also added 2 tokens because of the... Fine. 16 damage. Yikes. Make sure Void Soul dies. Alright, this is Huge and Immune doing it, so... The Harpy can survive for 1 second longer. Oh, she has 1 health. You could have discarded so the wagon didn't explode. No, it took damage. So you could discard and then it's still at negative HP, so it's still going to get destroyed. You can't stop it from being destroyed, Kazunoka's. Only if it's being directly destroyed by an effect, you can stop it. Not with damage. Anything that's at 0 or fewer HP will be destroyed. So you can like continue discarding cards if you want until you have no cards left, and then it will be destroyed after that. All right, so I mean, at least she survived until this moment, so that's pretty good. I don't know if there was an ordering. There might have been an ordering decision there, right? Oh no, because one was removed, and then one added. So I guess she regained a little bit of hit points, but there weren't enough signs being destroyed that it mattered. I guess I could have at the end of the turn. How much damage was there? I had Void Soul's not getting killed by the OblivAeon, but if I hit Boar, then Boar kills Void Soul as well. That seems better. So Harpy dies now because we hit Boar, but then she can run away. The next hero won't get hit. All right, new hero. No suggestions? Let's see what she's got. She's got lots of good stuff. Another festive hero. I think this is better because then the 20 damage takes Void Soul down low enough that Boar kills Void Soul as well. And we can run away. So Ra, lighting the festive Christmas tree. Suggestion of Knife. Sure. Knife is lighting the electric Christmas tree. All right, and we are definitely going to move to the first battle zone. Bye! Yeah, because here, Void Soul. Go there. And actually, Boar might get to hit Voss a little bit. Knife is cutting the fruitcake. Because if we kill Void Soul, well, we hit OblivAeon, sure. Hit Void Soul. Boar did not last very long. Then he does what? 1-1 to Voss. Wow. All right, he didn't deal any damage with his card, but then he moves battle zones and does damage, but he doesn't actually kill anyone. We'll save Unity from that. Yeah, T-Rex bot, go. T-Rex bot, the conscription engineer ends up dying. Oh well. Yeah, even if I discarded there, that engineer is still dead. All right, so here, Knife is not really set up. So I don't think she wants to be here while OblivAeon would play a card. So I think we should leave. Got a little more breathing room now, I think. Oh, I guess we have Nature's Compulsion. I don't want that. I want to regain like the Infinity Cannon or Bloodstone. Like literally the Infinity Cannon, right? It's so good. Overdo It's pretty good too. But with Arataki, I'm not going to be able to use that a whole lot. Let's hit Voss with this. So now that we have the Shard, this is interesting because there's only 2 tokens. But we can still get a pretty good hit on him with Predator's Eye. So we're going to stay. We have the Chronoist as well. Chronoist is so good. Have to discard a card. Can be one of these. really want the Predator's Eye and the Chronoist. It's only +2 right now, so it's not like a huge thing, but so it's, I think, clearly better to play the Chronoist here. We'll still use Mechanite. It's still 20 damage, but it's not 25. Hey, played an ongoing card, sucker. All right. Let's do Predators. He's almost dead. I kind of want to save that for Voss, honestly. Honestly. I can also use a power now. Save that for Voss. OblivAeon's almost dead. And we get another card play. Absolute Zero could devastating. I think Absolute Zero's got this on his turn with Frostbound Drain and Impale and everything. So Unity could like Brainstorm, try to get like a healing card, or Scholar could heal for like 1 hit point. Poor Scholar. He is a punching bag this game in the worst way. I mean, I think I need Scholar to either die now or heal up enough so Voss doesn't kill him. That's the trouble, right? I guess we have Bloodstone, so Voss probably won't be able to kill the Scholar, but it could happen. I guess there's B-Bot. Meh. So when we kill OblivAeon, Voss comes over here. So we just continue beating up on Voss and like making the Naturalist use powers and stuff. So we're not getting Legato. So I guess we try to make the Scholar live. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Sure. Absolute Zero has nothing better to do. 4 cold damage. So, Devastating Roar would just do it, but we can use Frostbound Drain. React and heal himself. And Thermal Shockwave is safe. If we make sure to heal ourselves. And we can also hit Voss with it. Is that safe? That might not be safe. Voss has appeared. Usurped the power of OblivAeon. We're down to 1 token. Oh, why did we drop? We dropped 12 tokens? Why did that happen? Seriously, why did that happen? That's not a thing that the card says. When this card is, if you would win the game, flip this card instead. That's all that says. Flip this side, regains 50 HP. Move it to the play area. Remove the OblivAeon bug from the game. The card counts OblivAeon. Is immune to damage. Isn't a Scion. That's it. We're going back. If OblivAeon is destroyed, you have saved the multiverse. You win. What? Now it says there's 2 tokens. There was certainly 12. There were more tokens. Was that showing the wrong number? Oh, it's right. There weren't that many tokens. Wait, what? Because, yeah, no. He just got the shard. It's not... I'm trying to think of what's going on. There were only 2 tokens. Wait a minute. Did we... There weren't that many tokens. The shard was low. So why did I think it was high? Why was I worried about an environment being destroyed? Was it showing the wrong number? I was certainly worried about it being a Voss destroying an environment. It was high 14 minutes ago. Oh, that was a whole round ago. And then he did the whole thing. And then I forgot. I don't know what's going on. I've had too many IPAs. Blame the Cult of Gloom. Everything's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly, I'm dumb. I just saw the number change and I was like, wait, what? Did that go from 12 to 1 or something? Lou Dolphin is checking the tapes. Can you actually do that on Twitch? I guess you can. I'm just curious. I saw a number seem to change, though. It was just at 2, right? I don't know why a number would change. Maybe it didn't. It went to 1. Why would it go from 2 to 1? Because a Scion was removed. He's not a Scion on this side. Okay. Yeah, it removes a token because a Scion was removed from play. Mystery solved. Just in my brain, it went from 12 to 1, and I was like, what's going on? I think I just didn't see the number properly. So we're okay. Also, are we dying to thermal shockwave if we hit Voss? Answer is yes. We could hit Voss, but let's heal that back up. Yeah, it was just too many IPAs and whatnot. Do I want to move to that battle zone? Like, not particularly. I mean, there's no reason for me to stay either. He just hits every target, so taking damage for nothing, and there's no, like, cards here that would matter. No one's going to make absolute zero play something versus, like, the naturalist, so I think we leave. Get our token, whatever. Unity can stay. She is a little bit in danger, but she can play B-Bot, which saves the environment target thing here from happening. So we'll say no. And we'll probably use an in-cap ability or shuffle this. I'm sure an in-cap, right? Have the naturals play a card or have the Scholar play a card. The Scholar actually is just going to run away because he's just going to get murdered by Voss. Yeah, Predator's Eye is pretty good. Though I'd like to play that like NBLD's Mecha Knight, but I guess we have a power here, so we can, if we stay in the zone, which we're not going to do. But we could use a power here. Sure. Incapability, play a card, Naturalist, Predator's Eye. I don't want to draw a card. I want to do more damage. Blue Dolphin successfully played Corruption before Apotheosis. Good job. Slay the Spire. I think it's either Volatile Parts or Brainstorm here. I don't know. In order to play B-Bot, I have to destroy Raptor or T-Rex bot, which is a shame. A dang shame. So actually, instead of playing that other card, I should play B-Bot. B-Bot is going to save us from an environment target dealing tons of damage. B-Bot. Alright, let's brainstorm. Oh no, we have modular workbench. Right? We have modular workbench. We will go back to our previous plan of Predator's Eye. And I think Volatile Parts is definitely going to go off. So we'll do this. We'll discard Scrap Metal, play B-Bot. Yeah, that's totally what I was planning. Another B-Bot. Once again, I think we haven't drawn many bots, so let's try again for a bot. Swiftbot. Yay! Sadly, we don't have a Raptor bot, but we have Flash Forge, which lets us play Brainstorm as well. We can play a one-shot. The Scholar can play a one-shot, which he doesn't even have. The Naturalist could play Hyperactive Senses or Shifter Strength. Shifter Strength might be good. Discard everything. Play something else. I guess Environmental Allies is like really smart to play in this setup, but with Boss. Whatever. Another Predator's Eye. Do we have damage? Yeah, we can use a power. Okay. Predator's Eye number 2. No. Kill boss. Unity can Brainstorm. Well, I guess, yeah, Powered Shockwave is actually respectable now. There's 4 in play. Scholar doesn't have a card. Brainstorm lets me draw a card, and then I would do this. So I should use Brainstorm because it lets me draw more cards to use with Flash Forge, like literally the cards that I'm playing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to discard all of these to get the things I want. Go in there. First, a construction pylon, and a stealth bot, and raptor bots. And super chomp. All right. Scholar, right, was either going to leave or do a whack of damage. Let's just do a whack of damage, right? Scholar's going to go down, but he's going to go down swinging. We want to use an incapability, because if we let Nachos use the power, It's outrageous. Truly outrageous. 25 damage. And the Scholar could just like, I will save someone else. Or he could hit Voss for 8 damage. That prevents B-Bot from working, so we'll use Hairdryer for 8 irreducible. And then stop. Hey, it's not a target. It's not a target. It's not a target. Or a minion. Or a target. The Zorm. The Zorm gonna Zorm. Yeah, here's typical example of Voss taking over and then immediately getting wrecked. But he's not 100% wrecked. He actually is getting a turn, which is quite unusual for me. He's dealing 2 damage and 2 damage. So Cursor cannot be saved, so we may as well save the damage to Unity herself. Scholar, excuse me, is going down. Hero Spot can do 8 damage back. B-Bot will cause damage. We have Volatile Parts damage. We have B-Bot damage. This is almost killing Voss already. Like, he's going to have 5 health left after this. And we are going to lose Scholar. But Scholar's been great. And then we also have the end of turn damage too. And there's no replacement. And then we don't lose anyone else. Oh, no, we don't. But it's close. We lose some rewards. Oh, actually, no. Well, I don't need to undo. But because of volatile parts, the bots got destroyed. And Voss was blown up by exploding bits of bots. You get this. I don't know if I've ever seen this. The ending animation during OblivAeon's turn. That's not meant to happen because normally you do that on a hero turn. That's how the animation is set up. So that looks pretty cool. It should like probably take over the hero area. But that's pretty rare. I don't know if anyone else has seen that happen. There's the rare animation. Defeating Voss on his own turn. Because it's rare enough for Voss to even get a turn, in my experience. Usually you just like, oh, I'm dealing 100 damage to OblivAeon. I guess I'll deal 100 more damage to Voss. By Voss. Yes, and the Fallen. Final Wasteland. Yeah, so that is the stream. Ugh. It's always fun to play OblivAeon. I really enjoy the puzzle. Beat OblivAeon himself on his own turn, right, without Voss. So it probably had the same kind of animation. Like the kind of way I set up the animation was just like assuming it would happen on a hero turn, which I think that's how it's all. I've never beaten OblivAeon on his own turn until now. So it didn't even occur to me that would happen, but obviously it can happen. Maybe it did. It's like more than a year ago that I programmed that, but definitely was focused on it being happening in the main way that you see it. So Absolute Zero, what a guy. He's still kicking. He never got even really that close to in-capped for Absolute Zero. Like he was, I think, above like 5 all the time. I mean, he would hit himself down to 1 or down to 2 with Thermal Shockwave, but that's planned. No, I don't think it's a bug. I think I would probably want to like adapt it a little bit so that like he takes over the screen more, but that's how it works like from the side view. Like he grows and like grows and covers over the other areas more and then disappears, but still looks pretty good. The Harpy did a ton of damage to OblivAeon. Silver Gulch was around since the start of the game. Eventually got lost. So yeah, this is my last stream for Handelabra this year, I believe. Oh, and there's a scholar at the very end. There's more streams coming up, of course. Lou Dolphin is doing Dolphin's Dive tomorrow in a different time slot, different day. And there'll be no dev stream. Zach is going to be streaming on Sundays, I think, normally. And Seamus will be streaming on Mondays normally. And there may be a Handelabra Live next Tuesday, but I won't be on it. And there won't be a dev stream next week either. So that's the holidays, so that's how things go. We're actually closed. Handelabra is closed as of tomorrow until January 4th. So just keep that in mind if you're looking for customer support. It might be a little delayed due to that. All right. Voss has been defeated. We ended up beating up most of the Scions. We didn't see Nixius or, right? That's Void Soul. He was there for a second before he got blown up. And we didn't see who else is missing. Man, it's hard to think of the ones. Oh no, that Voss would be in that other slot, right? So that's the 10. So just Nixius. Tentacle monster. And yeah. Guise was great. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It's been a pretty crazy year. But we've been happy to keep making games and keep making expansions and new features like Steam Workshop support is very exciting. So happy to have you all be part of our journey. So we'll be continuing into 2021 and hopefully into a brighter future for everyone. So have a excellent holiday. Stay safe and stay home with your loved ones. And we'll see you after the new year. Good night.